speak about value for money. And that council, in fact, has one of the lowest, I think the second equal lowest attendance for meetings in this term of office. Now, we heard about pay rises at the start of the speech and at the end of the speech. But it was interesting that in, 9 years ago, about a year into the Conservatives' first term here, there was an 18% pay rise for the whole group. But apparently it was a grave mistake, despite it passing through 3 checks. And let's not forget the SRA on the adoption panel, which is no longer. Now, let's go back to value for money, Madam Mayor. We are here to listen to residents and make sure this council works for them, and we work with them all the way. So I've mentioned surgeries a couple of times in this council. Now, since the 2014 AGM, when we came into office and residents in this borough voted for the change that we needed, the Conservative councillors, and I'm open for my maths being questioned because I'm not a great mathematician, the Conservative councillors have held 99 surgeries since the 16th of June 2014. Now that works out at about 5 per council in the opposition. Our side, any guesses? 511. 4 times extra value for money, working out about 20 surgeries per councillor. But let's not forget, Madam Mayor, that of course some people in the opposition only hold 2 surgeries a year, and in fact 4 of them only hold 1 per year. The basic democratic right our residents have is to come and see their politicians and call for their help when they need them, and some people show up 1 Saturday per year. Now, there's many other things we do, Madam Mayor. We're here to make sure that the council is benefiting residents and improving outcomes. But that wasn't always the case under the Conservatives for those 8 years. How about the dining with developers who wanted to build luxury schemes in the borough, or attending polo matches, or attending Fulham matches in the director's box? Now, Councillor Schmidt and I attend Fulham matches, but we're up the back in H4, so we're our box away. This Labour administration, Madam Mayor, we're out on the streets. We negotiated £50 million worth of funds from developers from deals that the Conservatives have already shut down. It was the highest number of police, council-funded police ever on this borough's streets. We're backing junior doctors and we're defending Charing Cross Hospital. Now, it was also a reference that we were perhaps pleased with ourselves over these 2 years. Yeah, we've done some great things. But I have to ask the question, were you pleased with your administration? Were you pleased with selling off the West Cambridge Green Estates for pittance and taking home from people's streets? Were you happy with failing to defend Charing Cross and trying to pull the wool over everyone's eyes saying you'd saved it? And were you happy that children in our borough, instead of living in a nice, stable home, were waking up every morning in an emergency temporary accommodation, often riddled with rats and infestation? And we talk about splitting cabinet posts. Let's not forget, when I first started getting involved campaigning to get elected, I remember attending meetings soon after children's services and education had been split up, seemingly only to close Sullivan Primary School, which we saved within the first few weeks of our administration. And last but not least, street cleaning mentioned. One of the most shocking things I found out in my time as a councillor, Madam Mayor, is that a couple of months into our administration, we found out that a cut in the Serco street cleaning contract had been signed some 8 months before by the now leader of the opposition to come in after the 2014 election, again trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. So you can make your claims, you can make out that we're not value for money, and in 2 years, you're right, people will go back to the polling stations and they will cast their vote and there will be a battle. I just hope you're not bringing any battle buses with you this time.